The wanton destruction of the environment and water bodies by illegal miners and sand winners dominated parliamentary discourse. A recent swoop along the Nawuni River in Dakun in Tamale by the Operation Vanguard team led to the destruction of some tipper trucks.
Some members of the House condemned the action, describing it as harsh, but Minister for Defense, Mr. Dominic Nitiwul, justified the action by his men, saying the military will continue to clamp down on recalcitrants engaged in illegal acts.
Been a year since the ban on small-scale mining, with the ban extended for the third consecutive time, as targets set by government have still not been met. Water bodies are yet to return to their original pristine state, with the Ghana Water Company in some parts of the country threatening a shutdown due to the high level of chemical pollution. Sand winning and illegal logging are also on the agenda of the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources to tackle in preserving the environment. The introduction of the Operation Vanguard task force was to police the forest, water bodies and mining sites from encroachers or the illegal miners. The task force in some areas had to burn equipment used by the miners who went back to their site. One of such was at Afaile in Tamale.
Clearly, Mr. Speaker, the laws of our land do not prescribe the burning down of tipper trucks and other equipments. And the military, which I personally hold in high esteem, acted arbitrarily, and that must not be acceptable in this current dispensation. The northern region is one of the poorest regions of the country. The burning down of these trucks and equipment certainly deprives some people of their livelihood and further exacerbates the already existing poverty in the region.
For some members, desperate situations call for desperate remedies.
If it were easy to arrest them, we would not be continuing to do this fight 1 year after it was declared. If the people were willing to obey the laws of the land, we would not need to send soldiers after them. I have made some very extreme suggestions. I know people are not happy with that, but regrettably, I don't have the authority. If I had, I would have made the law that if you find people on the water bodies, shoot them. We are pampering wrongdoers in this country too much.
But others also raise the issue of respect for the laws and human rights.
Mr. Speaker, I don't support any Ghanaian killing any Ghanaian. And I don't support the use of force as a means or solution to any problem. I am saying that unless you change, there's no way you can succeed in eliminating galamsey in this country. By use of force, it won't happen.
The Minister for Defense, Mr. Dominic Nitiwul, said the military will not relent in using force to achieve its goal.
Their aim was to arrest the illegal miners, illegal sand winners, and prosecute them like they've been doing elsewhere. But each time, the people ran away and leave the machines. They go back and they even dig more. Mr. Speaker, so the military went there for the 5th time and decided that they were sending a very strong signal to anybody who decides that they will take the law into their own hands. The information I have is that 8 champagne machines were burnt, 12 tipper trucks were burnt, and 1 excavator. This is not the first time that the Ghana Armed Forces or through the government has taken a decision to stop people through the use of force and burning.
Minister for Defense, be informed that you are not above the laws of Ghana. The armed forces not above the laws of Ghana. The military not above the laws of Ghana. But be assured that if you use legitimate due process in accord with law to preserve the environment and water bodies, you have our absolute support.
Sand in this contest is mineral. If you go to win it, the right to do that should be subject to ratification by this House. And you go and do it, and you are caught, and people are here, we think we should defend the indefensible. It is wrong.
The Speaker of Parliament, Professor Michael Quay, said the laws must work.